Now, I'm sure that you're all very well aware that Bob Iger is dealing with two major situations here. The Indiana Jones 5 box office collapse, as well as the Snow White backlash, based on the recent leaked photographs that surfaced on the internet, and how Disney, of course, actually came out and said that they were fake, followed by a spokesperson then correcting themselves, saying that they are real, but they're just not officially photographed by Disney. This is Mike Zero. Subscribe if you're new and like this video to see future updates. I'm also on Twitter at Mike01. I thank you also very much for the great and kind support, and let's get right into the overall subject. Now, we know that there's been a lot of drama happening surrounding Snow White behind the scenes, everything from firings of the marketing team, as well as Disney swapping out different trailer companies to work on the official trailer of Snow White, which, by the way, is the main subject for today, because I feel that everything ranging from what Disney was about to release at D23 is actually quite hilarious about what they were prepping for the promotional work of Snow White 2024. Now, granted, alright, we know that they are taking a very big step back. Ever since those leaked photographs surfaced on the internet, they are now completely reworking their marketing approach for Snow White by using the seven dwarves very much less in comparison to their prominent plan that they had to use the dwarves in their footage. Let's discuss. Now, we know that one of the main trailers was recently axed and completely canceled, but what they were about to do is truly hilarious and just goes to show you that Disney has no idea what they're doing. I think that this may very well kind of dethrone the embarrassment of the Little Mermaid rap song, so let's get into it, alright? So, with Bob Iger and the board recently going through a phase of firing and hiring a whole new marketing team for Snow White 2024 recently, Disney completely axed the entire trailer for Snow White under significant revisions that will take place for a new trailer company. Now, after the leaked photos of the seven dwarves surfaced, the main reason why Disney decided to ditch the trailer for Snow White that is now getting reworked had much to do with the fact that the footage contained a cringeworthy opening of the trailer that involved the seven dwarves that are near similar in appearance to the leaked photos of themselves singing the popular Hi-Ho song that is more of a pop song. This was described to be the reworked song of Hi-Ho as heard in the original 1937 movie, being orchestrated by these characters. The remade song of Hi-Ho by the new Seven Dwarves was described to be a major opening of the full-length trailer for Snow White that was not only remixed, but contained new lyrics to the song that Disney knows it needed fixing, and after the backlash, they plan on removing the dwarves, of only teasing themselves to a bare minimum in the revised trailer. So guys, there's more to this than just this, but before I get to that, let me just say one thing here, is that I believe 110% this is probably a worse situation than the Little Mermaid rap song, which, by the way, was crazy and hilarious, the fact that they went through with that, and the fact that it is a thing just goes to show you how out of touch with reality they really are with their customers, with the original source material, and how they really go the extra mile, feeling that there will be no consequences of doing such things like this. Now, we know that, meanwhile, of course, Disney is really trying to rebrand the Snow White 24 film because of those leaked photographs, but they only got negative press mainly because of the fact, not just because of the photos and the design of the seven dwarves, but let's not forget, Disney intentionally lied to the public that the photos were fake. Then they reverted that and said, yeah, they're real, but they're not official photographed photos by us. So, moving onwards, alright, this trailer already sounds like a nightmare. I can see why Disney really gave it the boot and why they are moving on to a different marketing team, a different trailer company / studio to take care of this work. But it gets more complex than this, and it gets even all the more embarrassing. Now, you guys all saw the leaked photographs of the seven dwarves online. Just kind of imagine this in your head, of them singing Hi-Ho remixed into a pop song. Can you just imagine that? Because I can. I mean, I could just imagine it right now, about how much of an atrocity it would really be. So, moving onwards. The trailer that was scrapped also involved Gal Gadot as the evil queen with echoey dialogue stating "Mirror, mirror on the wall." Mirror, Mirror 2 is said to hold a major redesign in the film that Disney is now considering deleting that scene altogether between Gal Gadot and the mirror to rework the design, which is another reason why the trailer was scrapped. The one other major reason why Disney gave this trailer the boot, of course, had all to do with a scene that involved the 7 dwarves, again, appearing to be jumping now on the beds inside of a cabin with Rachel Zegler's Snow White smiling and laughing with them. The sequence is also showcased over the remixed Hi-Ho song, which was more of a pop song in nature in that sequence as well. Disney is already looking into reworking the Hi-Ho song by using older recordings that they initially recorded back in 2022 that was scrapped, and they are doing this in order to bring down the backlash to a bare minimum. So they had other versions of this Hi-Ho song that wasn't necessarily a pop version that they are reverting to lower the backlash. So I'm interested. Are we going to hear this pop song at a different point in time in the movie, or are they only cutting this out entirely for the trailer? Is a bigger question open on the table, right? Now, I want you guys to take those leaked photographs of the 7 dwarves, or as they are reportedly calling them, magical creatures. Imagine that in your mind, them singing Hi-Ho in a pop song nature, and also jumping on beds inside of a cabin with Snow White portrayed by Rachel Zegler, overlaid over that pop song being played throughout the trailer. Now, I don't know about you guys, but that just sounds flat out creepy. It sounds borderline just whack. And when you look at stuff like this, the fact that Snow White is what really kickstarted Disney, this could very well end Disney and bring them on the brink, at least with the movies or the remakes. At the very minimum, their remakes most likely are going to come to a close because of this. It may take longer for their parks to actually go through a tougher phase, and even their merchandise, but who knows, anything can really happen if it's going to be that bad. I talked about this on my Twitter, I asked you all, and a lot of you did reply, thank you so very much. A lot of you guys do believe and agree with me that this could very well be the biggest box office flop when it comes to Disney's remakes. Remakes are the key word here, alright? Remakes is the key word. All of the Disney remakes, I believe this will be the worst one at the box office, no doubt about it. Because not only are you really kind of destroying the legacy of Disney, this is where everything truly started back in '37, mind you. Their first major animated film that really showed the world of what's possible. And here we are, 2024 is when it's going to release. It's going to literally dismantle that legacy. Now, I said this before in my last video, what they really should do is either take a whole year, delay the damn thing, and rework it, or, you know what, honestly, my own take on this would be just cancel the movie altogether, please, and make an animated version of the film and call it a day. There you have it. That's all you need to do, I believe. I believe the latter is a better scenario. That's just my take on things, but anyway, guys, I would love to hear your take on everything here below in the comments, and if you guys did enjoy the content for today, make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel, and I will catch you guys next time.
Gun in hand, we are alone again. No. From night to moon, we hear their moans again. No.